Good morning, everyone, and thank you for choosing Market Briefing, market analysis, and financial news. Every day, our goal is to provide you with a thorough and knowledgeable analysis of the most relevant financial news to help you navigate the complex economic landscape. Let's begin our daily review. Financial news, August 24, 2023. Nasdaq futures jumped 1% on the back of Nvidia Corporation's strong AI outlook, reigniting the tech sector's enthusiasm. Nvidia, the chip-making giant, saw a pre-market surge of 7.9% following an impressive sales forecast that exceeded analysts' expectations for the third consecutive time. This bullish performance also boosted Microsoft Corporation and Amazon.com Incorporated shares. Contracts related to the tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 gained 1.2%, signaling further gains for tech stocks. This surge in tech stocks comes amid a week of significant gains in the equity markets and renewed risk appetite among investors. While concerns about rising bond yields dominated last week's discussions, the focus has quickly returned to mega-cap tech companies and their potential to drive the stock market, which has been stagnating for the past month. Stuart Cole, chief macroeconomist at Equity Capital in London, commented, "Nvidia has shown that the demand for AI technology remains strong despite what is happening elsewhere." He added, AI-related stocks, like Nvidia, and tech shares, in general, may be seen as a safe haven in the equity world. The next focal point is the gathering of top central bankers at Jackson Hole, where Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell is scheduled to deliver a speech on Friday. This event has had an impact on the financial markets, with treasuries edging lower and German bonds remaining relatively stable after a broad bond rally earlier in the week, fueled by weak economic data. Gilts, particularly the 10-year bonds, have risen, and money markets have scaled back expectations of further tightening by the Bank of England for a third consecutive day. Turning to emerging markets, the MSCI Emerging Markets Index is on track for its most substantial monthly gain in a month. This surge is also attributed to news that leaders from Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa have agreed to expand their BRICS group, aiming to bolster their economic influence on the global stage. In contrast, Europe's Stoxx 600 has slightly trimmed earlier gains but is still on track for a fourth straight advance. Nvidia's positive outlook forecasts sales of approximately $16 billion for the 3 months ending in October, significantly surpassing analysts' estimates of $12.5 billion. This reaffirms Nvidia's pivotal role as the primary beneficiary of the AI computing boom. In response to surging demand for chatbots and other AI-related tools, data center operators are increasingly stocking up on the company's processors, well known for their ability to handle the intensive workloads demanded by AI applications. However, despite these encouraging developments, there are lingering concerns for global investors. China's $2.9 trillion trust industry is exhibiting signs of strain, adding further pressure on the country's economy. Additionally, there are concerns among insiders that efforts to improve the health of local government financing vehicles may not yield the desired outcomes. On a different note, the Turkish Lira has experienced a rally following the country's central bank's decision to raise interest rates to a near two-decade high. This move suggests that the new lineup of monetary officials favors more aggressive measures to combat inflation, which has been hovering near 50%. In the commodities sector, European natural gas prices have tumbled on signs that a labor dispute at Australia's biggest liquefied natural gas export plant will be resolved. This development has eased concerns about one of 3 possible strikes in the key exporting nation. Before proceeding with our analysis, we would like to remind you that your support is very important to us. If you enjoy this video and find our content helpful and engaging, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. This helps us grow and provide you with even more quality content. Now, let's get back to the news on the financial markets and the latest updates. Bitcoin demonstrated remarkable resilience on Wednesday, surging nearly 5% and coming close to the $26,800 mark. This impressive move coincided with a broader rally in traditional markets as interest rates retreated. LMAX Digital, an institutional cryptocurrency exchange, reported a substantial uptick in trading volume throughout the week, with a particularly significant increase on Wednesday. Bitcoin's trading volumes reached $173 million, a remarkable 59% higher than the 30-day average volume. Ethereum also experienced heightened trading activity, with volumes reaching $92 million, a substantial 70% increase compared to the 30-day average. LMAX attributed this surge in Bitcoin's price and trading volumes to the positive sentiment prevailing in traditional markets, as stocks rallied and the US dollar weakened. These favorable market dynamics worked in favor of cryptocurrencies. In a move to navigate its way out of bankruptcy, the crypto exchange FTX, which faced collapse in November 2022, is actively exploring strategies to manage its extensive crypto holdings, totaling over $3 billion. Rather than returning funds to creditors in Bitcoin or Ethereum, FTX is seeking the advisory services of Galaxy Digital, led by Mike Novogratz. The objective is to ensure prudent management of its cryptocurrency assets, focusing on selling, staking, and hedging. These strategies are designed to minimize potential downside risks before the sale of Bitcoin or Ethereum, ultimately benefiting the estates and creditors involved. Cryptocurrency exchange Binance has announced the discontinuation of its crypto-backed debit card services in Latin America and the Middle East. While no specific reason was provided for this decision, Binance indicated that less than 1% of its users in these regions would be affected. The crypto-backed debit card, in use for 1 year, allowed customers to make transactions in shops or online using their cryptocurrency assets, similar to a traditional bank-issued debit card. The discontinuation will take effect on September 21, according to the announcement. Despite recent gains in Bitcoin, BTC, and Ethereum, ETH, prices over the past 24 hours, they still remain below levels that could inflict maximum pain on buyers of August expiry option contracts. On Friday, Deribit, one of the world's leading crypto options exchanges in terms of open interest and volume, will settle 72,000 BTC August options contracts valued at $1.9 billion and 535,000 ETH options contracts worth $893 million. The maximum pain levels for BTC and ETH settlements currently stand at $28,000 and $1,800, respectively. These levels will be closely monitored by traders and investors as the settlement date approaches. The chart of the day highlights the substantial growth in the total value locked (TVL) in decentralized finance (DeFi) protocols involving real-world assets (RWA). The TVL has surged from $100 million at the beginning of the year to an impressive $1.2 billion, as tracked by Matrix Sport. This growth reflects the increasing use of RWAs as a form of safe haven assets. Holders are collecting yields while awaiting periods of reduced volatility in the cryptocurrency markets. Key events this week: U.S. initial jobless claims, durable goods, Thursday. Kansas City Fed's annual Economic Policy Symposium in Jackson Hole begins, Thursday. Japan Tokyo CPI, Friday. U.S. University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment, Friday. Fed Chair Jerome Powell, ECB President Christine Lagarde to address Jackson Hole Conference, Friday. Some of the main moves in markets. Stocks. S&P 500 futures rose 0.6% as of 7:43 a.m. New York time. Nasdaq 100 futures rose 1.2%. Futures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average were little changed. The Stoxx Europe 600 rose 0.2%. The MSCI World Index rose 0.2%. Currencies. The Bloomberg Dollar Spot Index rose 0.1%. The Euro fell 0.1% to $1.0851. The British Pound fell 0.4% to $1.2674. The Japanese yen fell 0.5% to 145.57 per dollar. Cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin fell 0.3% to $26,513.58. Ether fell 0.7% to $1,671.65. Bonds. The yield on 10-year treasuries advanced 2 basis points to 4.21%. Germany's 10-year yield was little changed at 2.52%. Britain's 10-year yield declined 3 basis points to 4.44%. Commodities. West Texas Intermediate crude rose 0.2% to $79.03 a barrel. Gold futures fell 0.1% to $1,946 an ounce. In conclusion, We'd like to thank you for watching Market Briefing, market analysis, and financial news. If you enjoyed our insights and found the information helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to our channel to stay updated with future analyses. Thank you again for your support, and we'll see you soon with more interesting news. Remember, the information in this video is purely informational and does not constitute investment advice. Always consult with a professional before making financial decisions.